We're rolling. Okay. Are we so? So much movement. Let me start again. Hello, yogis, and welcome to your gentle, easy release for your backs. They take a lot of load. Let's give them a little love. Let's get started. All right, so let's get started in mountain pose, Tadasana. Just bringing your feet hip distance apart and parallel. So maybe roll your shoulders back a couple of times and close your eyes. And let's just bring our awareness to our breath. Good. Take a deep breath in. I'm hearing the sound of the crashing waves behind me. It's beautiful. Exhale out. Good. Another deep breath in. Exhale out. Good. And now begin to drop your awareness down into your spine. And with each breath in and each breath out, perhaps imagine a warm, nourishing light or your warm, nourishing breath that travels gently up and down your spine. Just beginning to bring some awareness and some love to our backs. Good, and now flutter your eyes open. And we're going to begin with just some gentle movement, beginning to explore the range of motion of our spine. So just move gently, slowly here, especially if you're dealing with any tightness. Just be sure to move gently and slowly and never go into an area that doesn't feel like a good range of motion for you. So start just first by bringing your gaze to the left. And notice how far you can comfortably gaze to the left. Come back to center. Good, and now bring your gaze to the right. And come back to center. Good, now slowly bring your chin up, tilting the head back. Come back to center. And now drop your chin towards your chest, getting a nice stretch to the back of the neck there. And come back to center. Good, now drop one ear over to one shoulder. I'm pretty tight here. Come back to center. And now drop your other ear over towards your other shoulder. And come back to center. Good. Now from here, slowly begin to drop your chin forward and begin to round a little bit forward, further forward, dropping your chin towards your chest, beginning to open up through the middle of your back. Good. And now as you come back up, lift your chest up towards the sky, bring your chin up, and come back to center. Good. Let's do that again. Slowly drop your chin down towards your chest, opening up through the middle of the back. You might feel some nice stretching here happening. And come back up, and now lift your sternum up, getting a nice gentle extension through the mid-spine, thoracic spine, and come back to center. Good. Let's do that again, coming a little bit further down, moving really gently, really slowly here, especially if you're dealing with any lower back tightness. Bending a little forward, opening up the lumbar spine. Good. Slowly come back to center. Lift your sternum up. Bring your gaze up. And slowly come back to center. Good. One more. Just like that. You're doing great. Gently roll forward. Come back to center. Lift your sternum up. Bring your gaze up. Come back to center. Good. Now let's bring a little bit of love to our spines, giving a little nice self-massage here. So take your fingertips and just begin to massage around where the top of your spine just inserts into the skull. Begin to work down your neck. Feels really good. Yeah, maybe taking some sighs out here. That feels good. Yeah, get nice into your shoulders. Good, and now work your hands down a little bit further on your spine, working towards your thoracic spine, your mid-spine. And you may want to, if it's a little hard to reach, cross one hand over your chest and try digging in. Yeah, maybe getting into those muscles, the rhomboids, which are right in between your shoulder blades. They often are working a lot, quite tight. Maybe switching hands. Just digging in. Good. And now begin to work your hands further down your spine. Working down through your mid-spine, your lower spine. Oh yeah, feels good. And even work your fingertips now around the top ridge of your pelvis. So many muscles come and insert here. Feels really good to get a nice release there. Good. And when you're ready, just relax your arms by your sides. And now let's just explore our range of movement again. See if it's a little bit better after that self-massage. So look left. Sorry, look left. And look right. Do that one more time, looking left. And right. Good, bring your gaze up. Slowly drop your chin to chest. Good, again, bring your gaze up. Lift your chin up towards the sky. Exhale, slowly drop your chin to chest. Good, slowly come back to center. You're doing great. And now drop your left ear over towards your left shoulder. And slowly begin to roll your chin down towards your chest. And slowly roll your right ear towards your right shoulder. Good, again, rolling back chin to chest. And left ear to left shoulder. Good, one more round just like that. And continue to maybe keep your eyes closed if that's comfortable. And bringing your ear to your right shoulder. And again, dropping chin to chest. Continue to bring your awareness internal. Left ear to left shoulder, and then drop your chin towards your chest, and then come back to center. Good, and now again, inhale, bring your gaze up. Lift up through the sternum. And now drop your chin towards your chest and begin to fold a little bit forward into your mid-spine, the thoracic spine. Good, noticing if it feels a little bit better, getting a little bit looser, bring your gaze up, chin up. Exhale, you're doing great. Gently roll chin towards the mid-spine. Good, 2 more rounds. Inhale, bring your gaze up, chin up. Exhale, drop your chin towards your chest, and now begin to roll a little bit further, getting into your lumbar spine. Move really gently, really slowly here. Good, slowly come back up. Lift your chin, lift your sternum, and one more round. Gently drop your chin towards your chest. Getting into that lumbar spine. Oh, moving really gently, really slowly here, especially if you're dealing with tightness. Chin and chest to sky, and come back to center. Good, now from here, I'm gonna take a little quarter turn to the right, just so you can see me, but you can stay right where you are. Let's inhale, sweep your arms up, bring your gaze up, bring your arms up above your head. Exhale, forward fold. Now, gently bend your knees as much as you comfortably need to. Move really slowly as you're coming here through this movement. So option, especially if the lower back or the hamstrings are really tight, no problem. Just keep your hands on your thighs and stay right here. If it's comfortable for you, maybe bring your hands down to your shins, or maybe bring your hands down onto the mat. Good, inhale, take a halfway lift. Lengthen through your spine, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, now slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. And maybe, especially if your lumbar spine, your lower back is sensitive, keep your hands on your thighs to support your body. As you come back up to standing, roll your shoulders back. Good. 2 more rounds. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, gently bend the knees, forward fold. Good, moving slowly, hands to thighs, shins, or mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine, halfway lift. Exhale, gently fold over the thighs, forward fold. Inhale, slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, hands to your thighs to help your spine if you need it. And roll your shoulders back. Good, and again, inhale, sweep your arms up, moving the breath through your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Again, whatever version best suits your body. Exhale, move gently, forward fold. Good, and we're gonna hang out in our forward folds here just for a few rounds of breath. So again, bending the knees as much as you comfortably need to. If the lumbar spine is really tight, really sensitive, no problem. Just keep your hands on your thighs. And just come to a place where you can allow the head to relax forward. If it's comfortable and available to you, grab opposite elbows and maybe just gently bring a gentle swaying motion into the spine. As with each inhale in and each exhale out, you allow the spine just to melt down, vertebrae by vertebrae. And forward folds are so good, so important for relieving tension through our spine, through our hamstrings, both of which tend to hold a lot of tension. You're doing great. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Good. One more. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Just letting tension pour out through your spine. Good. Now again, bringing your hands onto your thighs if you need the support. Slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. As you get to the top, roll your shoulders back a couple of times. And just come to stand here in your mountain pose and perhaps feel for any found areas of space in the back and through your spine. Good. Now let's make our way down onto our mats, coming into a tabletop position. I'm going to move through a few rounds here of gentle cat-cow, just beginning to explore the mobility in the spine. I find one of the keys to back health is just mobility, keeping things gently moving. So hands underneath your shoulders, knees hip distance apart. You're doing great. Inhale, tilt your tailbone up. Soften through your belly. Lift your gaze up. Bring a gentle arc into your spine. Exhale, gently round through the spine. And right here, begin to press down through your hands. And as you do this, you'll feel a nice broadening and opening happening through the thoracic spine and through the mid-back muscles. Good work. Let's do 2 rounds just like that. Inhale, tilt your tailbone up, soften through the belly, bring your gaze up. Exhale, gently round through the spine. Press down through your hands, bringing that opening into the mid-back. Good, one more. Inhale. And exhale. You're doing great. Moving so gently, so slowly here with the spine, really taking the time to give it some love and some care. Good. Now bring your knees mat distance apart, and now bring your big toes towards each other. And bring your sits bones as comfortably towards your heels as you can. And we're going to move into a modified child's pose here. So especially if you're dealing with any tightness or seizing in the lower back, move really gently and slowly here. So we're going to begin by just coming down onto our forearms. Bring the crown of your head forward, slightly tucking the chin, long spine. And begin to revisit that breath that we started at the beginning of the class. So imagining a warm, nourishing light traveling up the spine on your inhale and extending down your spine on your exhale. Good. Now from here, moving really gently and slowly, walk your forearms over towards as far over to the right as you can comfortably go. And grow. And extend your left fingertips out. Reach as far over to the right side with your left fingertips as you can. Breathe now into your whole left side body. Getting a nice stretch through the left side body and through the left side of the spine. Good work. Slowly come back to center. And let's try the other side, coming over onto your forearms. And now extend your right fingertips out as far as you can go, reaching them out to the left. Good, bring your gaze down. Breathe into your right side body. You're doing great. Good, slowly, gently come back to center. Now, option to do another round just like this, you're doing great. Or if it feels okay in your back, option as well to extend your fingertips down and rest your forehead down onto the mat, coming into a full child's pose. Again, breathe down into your spine. Good, from here, walk your hands over towards the right as far as you can. And maybe cross your left hand over to the right. Breathe into the left side body. Good. Slowly walk your hands back to center. And now walk your hands over to the left. Maybe crossing that right hand over your left and breathe into your right side body. Good. Slowly come back to center. Taking just another moment here in your child's pose for another round of nourishing breath in and out. Good. Now slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae and press your hands down into the mat to support your spine as you come back up. Good. And now let's slowly make our way onto our sits bones first, with your legs out in front of you, knees bent. And now slowly make your way down onto your back. You're doing great. Good. So having your knees bent, feet hip distance apart and parallel, cactus your arms. And now shift your pelvis slightly to the right and just allow your knees to windshield wiper to the left. Coming into just a gentle spinal twist here. Send nourishing, loving breaths through your spine. Good. Slowly bring your knees back to center. Shift your pelvis now slightly to the left and allow your knees to fall to the right. Whew. I'm on a bit of a incline on this beach, so it just feels like I'm kind of rolling down the beach right now, which is kind of cool. Good. Breathe down into your spine, and down into your hip. Wherever you feel the stretch is just perfect. And just breathe right there. Good. Slowly bring your knees back to center. Shift your pelvis to center. And now hug your knees in. And again, revisiting that breath, where with each breath in, this nourishing light, or maybe like a wave of the ocean, runs up your spine. And with each exhale out, that nourishing light or wave or breath runs down your spine. Good. Slowly extend your legs out and find your Shavasana. Relaxing your arms by your sides. Deep breath in. And gentle exhale out. Good. Welcoming you to stay in your Shavasana as long as you like, as long as you can. Just giving your back and your spine that wonderful, nourishing rest that it needs. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed this gentle spinal release. If you did, please give it a little like, a little thumbs up, hit subscribe, and always please leave me a comment. I would love to hear how this release was for you. The light in me bows to and honors the light in you, sending nourishing love to your spine. Namaste.